The title of book selected is Pelaburan Zakat Menurut Perspektif Islam, which has 112 pages. The editor for this book by Azman Abdul Rahman and Irwan Muhammad Subri, which is the publications in 210. The University of Islamic Science Malaysia is the publisher of the scientific genre book. The book theme is all about zakat in Islamic perspective. Zakat is the Islamic pillar number 4. There are two types zakat, which is zakat fitrah and zakat awal. In this book, it will be discussed about the problem of zakat payment and how zakat center or Baitumal want to manage their zakat funds. This book also reference for zakat problem and it will answer all questions in society. The purpose of this book is to guide the zakat center or Baitumal and certain party if they want to involve in zakat investment activity. In addition, it can contribute to literary knowledge for the current issue and relate to zakat in Malaysia and to be one of the solutions in various issues regarding zakat affair. For example, among the problem happen when payment of zakat paid at the end of the year, it will causes the zakat center or Baitumal does not distribute zakat as whole to the asnaf, or the issue of delay in distributions if zakat property it will invest. It will cause extortions. The zakat center or Baitumal does not distribute zakat as a whole to the asnaf, or the issue of delay in distributions if zakat property is invested. Furthermore, all issues regarding zakat are resolved in accordance with the Quran and Hadith. The evaluation about this book is about investments issue involving zakat money. This book tells all about issue and zakat related that would be a payment as well as the benefit or effect obtained when the Muslim pay zakat. This is because investment activity are seen as being able to generate opinions and improve the economic status and national income. Islam also encourages its people to engage in investing in the investment sector that can be a benefit for Muslim, but also to grow the economy in country.
Chapter 1 is provide an explanation of the concept of investment in general and its importance specifically according to the views of the Queen of the Fiqh and Islamic economy. There are two major and important factors that are distinguished between common investment with zakat money investment. First is capital factor and the second is profitability profit. Capital factor is a key factor in making investment because without capital, it's definitely all planning will not success. There are some important of zakat. First is our signature and our gratitude to the favors of Allah SWT. Second is increase the property and improve the standard of living of a person. And last is property is not eaten zakat. Based on the discussion of investment and investment money zakat, it can be understood that the concept of investment money zakat is not much different compared to the constant investment concept. But what distinguishes between them is the term of capital status and they are entitled to profit and return of the investment. Next, chapter 2. The investment of zakat money consists of two types, namely the first verses of the Quran that urge Muslims to invest in general. Secondly, the verses of the Quran can be attributed to the call for investment in zakat money in more detail. This shows that investment are able to strengthen the economy of Muslims. It also benefit and help all Muslims whether rich or poor. As a result of the criticism and the meaning behind the Quran verse can be concluded on the issue of investment in zakat money. The first investment of zakat money is demanded by Sharia, and it is desirable to increase the accumulated sum of zakat money. Secondly, the profit gained from investing in zakat money. Next is increase of zakat money through investment. All the eligible beneficiaries of zakat can also be made. Finally, the investment of zakat money can help generate economy of Muslim in general and help those who are in need.
Chapter 3. Hadith view of investment and relation to the zakat money. There is a lot of view. First is about development of properties that have been stated by Allah in the Al-Quran. Whatever is said, we must follow what has been stated in the Al-Quran. Second is about no specific traditions about investment in the zakat money, because they want to avoid misunderstood and to increase them. Third, if there is no specific religion guideline, the zakat will be considered as either. Fourth, what has been stated by Rasulullah that the zakat money can be invested to increase the profit. Fifth, it's about the blessing of the property. If you invest in the right way, so the property that you get may be in good condition. Sixth is about Islam encourage other people to take opportunity to increase their profits. 7. The zakat money can be invested in the absenteeism, but must follow the guideline that has been stated in the Islam. Chapter 4. Investment Law of Zakat. In this part, we have two institutions centered. First, Zakat Kuwait, and second, Diwan Zakat of Sudan. In this chapter, we have two opinions of investment law. First opinion is by Sheikh Abdullah Ali. He states that the opinion of investment law of zakat money for zakat center and or batuman is not necessary, because they can lead to losses and can make the process of the distribution of zakat to asnaf can be delayed. The opinion number 2 is necessary and established by the zakat ministry to collect and distribute zakat fund to asnaf, and according to Dr. Muhammad Farooq Al-Muhammad.
I'm going to explain about chapter 5, which is zakat money investment of guidelines in terms of investment of zakat property. This guideline is to ensure that there is no burden in terms of Sharia law. First, investment of zakat money should follow Islam principles. Second, only government is permitted to collect and distribute zakat or making decisions in zakat investment. Third, the manager and operator that handle zakat should be reimbursed as per and trust motive. 4. The sound research on project before invest the zakat in the project. 5. Only people entitled to receive zakat will obtain their investment of zakat. 6. The distribution of zakat money does not need to be accelerated. 7. There is surplus of zakat money after being distribution of asnaf. 8. The zakat investment should be deducted if necessary to be asnaf. 9. The safety of zakat money is secure and provide essential return profit. 10. It is necessary to take responsibility for any loss of investment in zakat money. Next, I will present about chapter 6, which is profit and loss in investment of zakat. Gains and loss become an important balance before any investment is made. A profit can be used to develop a company and expand business within and outside the country. to the Al-Hujan Al-Wasi Dictionary 9172-322, investment carried out for the increase of property based on certain conditions. Whereas the meaning of loss is the lack of investment or business carried. Asnaf is a major concern in any activity involving zakat money, especially in investment. In investment, their benefits continue to be occurred. It is the priority of the authorities to make appropriate judgment before any investment is made. This is noted by the Center of Zakat and Baitul Mal so that all forms of progress and the plan distribution are really positive for the Asnaf.
Zakat investment, according to the Islamic Perspective book, there have a 6 chapters. So various chapters are represented easily understood. This way of writing organized, the topic is smooth and the topic comply with organized as well as good. The author of this book has also been inserting some verses of the Al-Quran and Hadith to amplify and strengthen argument that would like to be served by it. Then, to ensure all readers who want to understand the argument presented, the author has been keen in the sanctuary of Arabic, but the author also as well as explaining in the Malay, so the reader have a better understanding with a clear and distinct. This book is relevant to the fact and learning. This is because it's about zakat fund and who the appropriate receive zakat has stated in the book. The appropriate receive zakat is each asnaf. However, the amount of zakat money is seen as more unique and special because it involves capital from zakat money from only the asnaf and the government to receive any profit and return for each investment conducted. For the strength of this book is a lot of explaining how great is investing the money of zakat, which means the investment of zakat money can help generate the economy of the Muslim in general and help those who are needed. Also has investment in the money of zakat indirectly can build a better community life, economy and the country.
This book has an advantage to new reader to understanding about zakat, and this delivery of the presentation in this book not well communicate to the reader. The awareness at the chapter 5 on zakat money investment guideline. Agreement to be presented because have some agreement to be submit. The agreement presentation made the misinterpretations about agreement before. Just few awareness to prepare to new reader understanding about zakat. As conclusions, this book is so good elaborate to new reader who will know about zakat and how zakat distributions. The author conveys about zakat so gradual and easy to read. Lastly, the zakat money should be kept by zakat center and Baitul Mal with the trust in good and safe condition to ensure the effective property management system involves wadi'ah. Wadi'ah is the person guide the way of zakat.